Learn to listen. Many things are said but not heard. Many things unsaid will be heard. That which cannot be put into words, that which lingers between the lines, will also be communicated. If you can keep the mind silent and be present in that situation, often in a discussion or when we are too preoccupied with presenting our viewpoint, we are more concerned with winning, with speaking, with being right. From this, there is no communication, only winning the competition. But when we are fully present and ready to truly listen, we can understand feelings, fears, joys, misunderstandings, good intentions, even in harsh speeches or in peaceful speeches, which were not even expressed in words. Remember, you don't need to agree, you need to understand. Then you can speak appropriately in the moment. Words are very feeble indicators, but if heard in the total peace of the mind and in silence, they become potent. This is what I call listening with the heart. However, usually, even when we listen to someone, we remain filled with our own thoughts. This is false listening, just a pretense. You are under the illusion that you are listening, but in fact, you are not. To listen correctly, the mind needs to be in a state of observation, completely alert and completely silent. When you are just listening and doing nothing else, only then will you be able to hear and understand. This understanding becomes light and transformation within you. If that doesn't happen, then you are not listening to anyone, just yourself, surrounded by a raging turmoil within you. And when you are involved this way, nothing can be communicated to you. You seem to be seeing but you're not, you seem to be hearing but you're not. Christ said, "Those who have eyes to see, let them see. Those who have ears to hear, let them hear." Was he saying people didn't have eyes or ears? Of course, they had eyes and ears, but the mere presence of eyes and ears is not enough to see and hear. Something more is needed, and without it, the existence or non-existence of eyes and ears doesn't matter. That something more is inner silence and observant awareness. Only when these qualities are present do the doors of the mind open, and something can be said and heard. Doesn't light remain outside when it finds the doors of your house closed? It's the same with those who don't want to listen. The time for that is not yesterday or tomorrow, but today, the only real moment that exists, the moment that is being wasted and lost unnecessarily. Neither the past nor the future exists. One is only memory, the other is only imagination. Only the present is the alive and true moment. And if truth is to be known, it can only be known when we are in the present. Some famous quotes on the theme. Listening deeply is the first step toward understanding. Listening is paying attention not just to the person's words, but to the meaning, the feeling behind the words, to the totality of the person. Thich Nhat Hanh. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Buddha. Listening is the doorway to wisdom. Dhammapada. Listening is an act of love. When you listen with compassion and without judgment, you are showing empathy and respect for the other. Ajahn Brahm. Listening is a process of mutual transformation. When we truly listen to someone, we not only change our understanding of them but also allow them to change and transform through the expression of their words. Tara Brach. When you listen to someone with an open mind and without interruptions, you are offering a precious gift, your full attention. This can create a space where true understanding can flourish. Pema Chodron. In a world full of noise and constant distractions, the act of listening fully gains even more significance. Listening isn't merely receiving sound vibrations in our ears, it's a profound act of connection, empathy, and understanding. When we allow ourselves to listen fully, we transcend the boundaries of mere hearing and enter a realm of true comprehension and personal enrichment. The art of full listening goes beyond the mechanical processing of words. It involves being actively engaged with the person speaking, offering them our complete, non-judgmental attention. By doing so, we create a safe space where words and emotions can flow freely, without fear of being misunderstood or ignored. This act of empathetic listening not only validates the other person's experience but also fosters an environment conducive to authentic expression. Think of the times when you felt truly heard. The sensation of being understood and valued creates a deep connection and strengthens bonds between people. By listening fully, we cultivate fertile ground for healthy and meaningful relationships. Listening not only aids in resolving conflicts but also builds bridges of communication that transcend differences and misunderstandings. In Buddhist traditions, the practice of listening is celebrated as a gateway to wisdom. When we are genuinely open to listening, we create room for mutual learning and growth. Through absorbing the words and experiences of others, we broaden our horizons and develop a deeper understanding of the world around us. As Buddha said, "He who has ears to hear, let him hear." Full listening requires patience and humility. It means setting aside our ego and making space for the other person's perspective. In doing so, we genuinely show respect and consideration for others' emotional well-being. Through this process, we're challenged to transcend the superficiality of everyday interactions and delve into the essence of the human experience. Thus, cultivating the ability to listen fully is a gift both to the listener and the speaker. It's a journey beyond words, toward deeper understanding and authentic connection. The practice of full listening can transform our relationships, enrich our understanding of the world, and bring us closer to wisdom. So, I invite you to embrace this art, to allow yourself to listen fully, and to reap the lasting rewards it can bring to your life.